What's up guys, Skittlerampage here. So today I'm going to be showing you the trending anime Funko Pops for December of 2020. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so every now and then I do videos like this where I show you guys all of the trending anime pops of like certain months or just at the time what is trending. Now I narrowed it down to about, I think like 14 or 15, maybe 13, I have no idea. It's 13, 14, or 15, it's one of the numbers. Anyways, I narrowed it down to like almost 15 pops that are kind of trending currently, and a few categories that like didn't really show too much growth was Black Butler, a lot of the Dragon Ball Z, to be honest, no real growth there. There's a few My Hero Academia in this one, but no real growth there either. Sailor Moon, no real growth that I really saw. And then a few of the other animes out there. There's a few in here, a few different categories, but not too crazy different. Anyways. So like I said, we got a few different categories to show off in this video, and basically what I do in these videos is I actually go on eBay sold listings. That is the best way to get the value of a Funko Pop, and I show you guys like why it's kind of going up to that price, or why it's currently what it's at on the Funko app, or Pop Price Guide, vice versa, etc., etc. So I should just basically show you guys the analytics of each pop and how they're selling and why they're selling, and tell you kind of like some world events or something that's happening in the anime that's kind of causing this and things like that. So that's basically what this video is. It's kind of different than Funko Pops on the rise and just telling you guys, hey, this Funko Pop's rising up in value. I'm actually showing you why they're rising up in value. So just want to give you guys a little bit of a detailed explanation. People actually prefer these videos over this one. I actually do like doing these videos, but it does take a lot of research to do. So I'm not doing too crazy often because it's like it takes like a couple hours sometimes. Anyways, so the first category I actually want to do is Death Note. So Death Note has actually been on the rise for a while now, a few months, just kind of out of nowhere, to be honest. A few of these have some crazy sold pricings, or sold listings, excuse me. Nothing like anime-wise that was new, that was announced. It's still just, you know, a heavily beloved and heavily popular anime, but there was nothing new on the news, or, you know, none of these characters changed or anything was really announced for Death Note. They're just kind of on the rise, and that's just kind of randomly what happens to certain pops. So the first one we're going to show off is Light. So Light from Death Note, he is kind of like, he's had some low sales and a lot of out-of-box sales, to be honest, that kind of killed the value for a while. He is currently trending for about $75 on the Funko app, aka PPG, and then he does have some like $80 and $85 sales as of most recent. That is actually driving up those prices, or driving up the prices on this one. It was selling for about like 50, 60 bucks a few months ago, and then it kind of just started getting some, you know, higher sales and then raising the price of it. So that's kind of causing the actual price heighten on that one, as well as it's vaulted, so there's no more coming, so obviously the more it sells for, it's just going to keep raising in value, and it's never going to restock. Another one we have from, we're actually going to be doing the entire Death Note line because they have actually increased a lot. Next up we have Ryuk, I believe that's how you say his name. Trending value about $50. So basically for a few of these I actually screenshotted. Some of the months are kind of like, it basically varies of the last few months of September and November, October-ish. And that's when they were kind of at their low points, and then they slowly started to rise in value as the months went by. So in this image, if you see on the bottom right corner there, you'll see like sold listings from November and October that were like around 30 bucks, and then once you got to like December, he started raising up to like $50 to $55, thus increasing his value, also him being vaulted. So he's trending at about $50. Like I said, nothing significant happened with the anime. It's just kind of one of those sets that's rising up in value. Moving on, we do have L with Cake, the Hot Topic exclusive. So this one, I actually had images, but I actually had to redo this one because it just increased again over time. And so he's trending at $49. He's a Hot Topic exclusive, still widely available. A lot of special edition stickers because it restocked overseas as well with pop culture and everything like that. So it's still constantly restocking, so I'm really surprised that it does have the $50 value it does. But here's why. Back in like early November and September through November, it was basically selling from $20 to $25, 30-ish on random listings. But based off of December, just this month, it does have some crazy sales that don't even make any sense, to be honest. one being a bid, which I'm assuming is a shill bid for sure, slowly trying to raise the value of this pop. But with it having so many cheap sold listings with that special edition sticker, it's really not going to gain any value in my personal opinion. So like I said, it has a $150 sale, $105 sale, and then a $305 sale, which was about 10 days ago nearly. Like I said, bidding just to kind of raise up the value randomly. It's not a real actual listing. He is trending at $49. Moving on, we have the final Death Note pop. Sorry guys, I'm still losing my voice a little bit. So sorry if I clear my throat a little often. We have Death Note's L. This is L, just normal L, trending at $55. This one is vaulted. They should honestly vault the Hot Topic exclusive by now because it's the last one in the set. I don't know why they haven't vaulted it and all the rest are vaulted. Anyways, he was selling for about $25 to $30 in September, October, and November. And then once December hit, he kind of started raising up to the $40 to $50 range, thus giving his trending value of $55, which is kind of cool to see this set actually go up. So not a crazy amount of growth. Well, it's about a $25 growth, so that's actually still pretty significant. But yeah, so basically that was the Death Note set. They basically all raised about anywhere from $20 to $30 a piece, which is cool. Hopefully they keep going up for everybody who does have the set. I know L, I think the regular L was at like $100 at one point because some random sale, and it dropped back down to around $50, which was, good because that was just a fake sale. But it's good to see that most of these are actually kind of raising in value just from actual real sales. So yeah. So moving on, we do have Sword Art Online. So really, there's only 3 currently in the set, and I have Asuna here. So she's trending at about $210, and it's kind of funny that they put the actual pre-release sticker one on the actual app. They really need to make 2 separate listings for the pre-releases and the regular, because there's about a $40 to $50 difference with those stickers. But anyways, so she does have a few sales at, like, one with a pre-release sticker about $230, $183, and $165 sale. So those ones kind of slowly increase the value of her. And then she does have a lot of out-of-box sales that kind of decrease that value and kind of like, slow her roll on gaining value. And then over here in November and October, she had a $117 sale, a $97 sale, and a $110 sale right there. So that's basically where she was kind of at. She was about at 100 to kind of like 100 and I think 50-ish, around that range, and then she started having a lot of low sales, kind of lowering the value, and then now she's kind of $200 plus, which is nuts. I wish I did have a pre-release, that'd be awesome. But it's nice to see her back above the $200 range. It's only been a few times that she's been at that, but she'll probably drop again. And a lot of that, I think, is like contributing to the reboot or whatever the new show is that was recently announced, as well as us getting a new Asuna pop next year, which includes Asuna, Kirito, Sinon, and Lifa in that new Sword Art Online set. So depending on what that pop looks like, if people like the original more, they're going to be more inclined to buy that one. And also people are kind of panic buying this one as well, just because they think the other one's going to raise the value. And that's kind of like what ties into the actual value. So yeah, it's just really cool to see her, and I'm glad I got her. I actually got her for $60 when she was raising in value all the way up to like $100 plus. Got her for a really great deal, which was awesome. So awesome to see her raising in value. There was no real growth on the common Kirito or the actual Kirito Hot Topic exclusive, this one. It kind of just went down in value a little bit, if anything, or slightly raised up from there. That's about it. Moving on, we do have My Hero Academia. So we actually have 3 for this one, and the 3 we do have is it's shared and official con sticker. So we have Dabi and Bakugo, so technically 2, but we're going to be showing the prices of Dabi and Dabi with the official con sticker. So the first one we have here is the Dabi shared sticker. Now, he is currently at $115. It hasn't been a crazy amount of growth, but he is still steadily selling at around $115 to $120. So his price will probably slowly raise up, and especially with everybody telling me that his price is going to go crazy in the manga. Nobody's told me why, just out of respect for spoilers, but everybody just keeps telling me his value is going to go up, 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 up. So kind of cool to see that. And then he had a few low sales around like $85 where he was back in September and October. That's when he was kind of at his $85 point. And then I guess whatever happened in the manga kind of slowly already raised that value by about $30. And it's still continuously selling at around that range. So it's good that it's maintaining that 100+ value. Now the other one we have is the Dabi official NYCC Con sticker. So recently it actually had a $35 increase because it kind of lowered a little bit, and it's currently sitting at $185 on PPG. Now it does have two sales that were, you know, higher than most of them, which was a $193 sale on, and these were both on 12/13, as well as a $172 sale. So basically these are probably what started that kind of raising price point. Now, PPG takes a little bit to update. I don't really know exactly how. I think it's a few days after a couple sales. Just based off couple sales in this video, some of these prices should be a little higher than they actually are. But yeah, these are probably the most recent sales that kind of boosted that price a little bit. So pretty significant change with him, and I'm hoping that the actual shared sticker kind of follows him, because the more he raises up in value, the shared sticker tends to stay about $50 to $60 behind, for the most part at least. And then the last one for My Hero Academia we have is Katsuki Bakugo SDCC. So no real actual change in the summer convention exclusive sticker one that was exclusive to Hot Topic. No real change in that price. If anything, it's still at the $65 to $75 range. I have two of those, which is great. But anyways, he is currently estimated at $125, yet on the actual sales, as of recently in the last week, he does have a $145 sale, $112 sale, and a $140 sale. So I actually do believe this one is going to kind of slowly rise a little bit in the coming days, probably about $10 to $15 more than it currently is, just to kind of hit that 140 mark, I think at least. That's my best guess on that one. So if you do have this one, he should probably start climbing sooner or later, because a lot of people said that he's going to start raising in value as well on what happened in the manga. So these manga readers, I swear, they like the death of me. I really want to know, but I also don't want to be spoiled. That's the problem with this. Anyways, so that was My Hero Academia. So like I said, not too crazy growth on those, but it was about a $20 to $30 difference for each one. $35 issue, or difference. Moving on, we do have One Punch Man. So none of the other pops really seem to show too much growth other than Genos here, and he's kind of the main focus of One Punch Man. So he's sitting at about $90 here, and he actually back in October and even one in December, he did have, and that one was damaged though, I think. A lot of damage sales, to be honest, but he had a lot of $50 sales. And he kind of just slowly started raising up in value. And these are some, in the middle there, are his actual sold listings, some of the higher ones. So we have like $85, $87, $75, $73.99, $114. So he was sitting at that like $60 range. And this was when I first got him. He was like $60, $65. And now he's currently at $90, which he was actually, I think, at $95, and then he dropped down about $5. So he is kind of like on a little bit of a decline, I think. But it's cool to see him at almost $100 again, which is awesome. He is currently vaulted as well, so, you know, like I said, no restocks there. But nice to see him basically in 2 months go up about $40, which was cool. And then we also have, next up, we have Naruto here. So a few Naruto pops here, 3 to be exact, that are kind of slowly rising in value. We have the Naruto Hokage Chase, which is sitting at about $125. Now this one, why I think it's probably going to start going up even more, or it might decline, and this is why I want to throw this in the video, because the sale listing there, he has, like, on the top there, he has like $75 to about $90, and then he slowly rose up from October and mid-November, up to about $130 sales, $120 sales, and $150 sale, and that's with the common and chase combined. And I actually do believe that the those chase combo sales are slowly going to rise up the value, just because Pop Price Guide doesn't differentiate through it sometimes. And like I said, this is a double sale. It's more expensive, thus raising the price of this. So this one's already at $125, and I can see it going up more just based off, you know, there's a $150 sale, $129 sale, so it might, you know, gradually go up like $5 or $10 more. But also, there was a lot of restocks recently and a lot more on the market now, so it's possible it could decline a little bit. Who knows? Anyways, that was Naruto Hokage. Moving on, we do have Kurama Glow. So this one actually had a significant boost in price in the actual few months. It's sitting at $125. No word on another restock, because this one restocked about 3 or 4 times, I believe. And I remember when I originally first got it, it was at like, actually no, when I was trying to trade for it, and somebody wanted a ridiculous trade. Like they wanted my Jason Glow and Leatherface Bloody Chase that were valued at about $230 for his $150 pop, I think, or $125 or whatever it was at the time. And he was like, oh man, this is on the up and up, up and up. And then I just decided not to do the trade because honestly the guy was kind of scummy. He's kind of rude too, because I didn't want to trade with him, which was good that I didn't trade with him. Anyways, a few weeks later it actually restocked, which was crazy. And I was like, oh snap, I'm so glad I didn't do that trade because I was able to get it for around 40 bucks when the price finally settled. And then it gradually, slowly climbed back up to $100 plus, which was nice after it got through that restock phase. So it actually has a few low sales from $75 to about $100. It's like from September to October. And then around December, it slowly started like going up a little bit more. And there's probably a few sales in November that slowly kind of made the value climb as well. So it has like a $118 sale, $150 sale, and $170 sale. Now there actually are fakes of this pop that sell for around $70 to like $50 to $70, I think, and some out of box that slowly kind of decline the value, which sucks, to be honest. But with that $170 sale within the last week, I can see this probably climbing a little bit more than it is to at least $150 because there is a $150 sale, $170 sale, but if it does continue to sell at $125, it's probably only going to raise about $5, $10, but it would be nice to see it go up to $150. So cool that that one's kind of like slowly climbing. And then the last one that we have for Naruto is Jiraiya on Toad. So this one was kind of a sleeper pop, to be honest. I still have it, which is amazing, and I was not expecting it to ever get to $100. It sat at like $40 to $50 forever. It actually did restock a couple times, and no word on a restock currently, but it has gained a significant value being at $100 that a restock is probably in its future for sure, which really sucks, to be honest, because those Hot Topic exclusives just never really gained too much value. Anyways, like I said, trending at $100. He did have sales at about $30 to $50 back in October and September. And then as November, December passed, he started selling for even more and more, slowly climbing from $80 to, or slowly climbing from like 60 to 70 to 80 to 90 to now $100 plus sales on eBay, which is awesome. And these are the most recent sales here, I believe at least, based off my screenshot, at $122, $104, and $110. So he could probably even rise up even more to maybe $110 based off that, you know, $123 sale, which is nice. I'm glad this one's going up in value. Now, I think this one started just climbing in value just because it's a heavily sought-after pop. It's a really nice pop. Only Jiraiya pop out there currently, as well as with the new Jiraiya announced, the GameStop exclusive. I think that one kind of put people on their toes, and they're like, oh, well, let me jump on getting Jiraiya, thus raising the value a little bit more with that one coming next year. So that was Naruto, guys. Our final category is Attack on Titan. Now, I do have about 3, I believe, for this one. So first up, we have Armored Titan. So he's about at $135. He actually raised up about $5 more upon me looking today. And these prices, one thing I want to say, are constantly changing, like every day, constantly changing. New sales, old sales, constantly affecting the value of this. And these PPG prices and Funko app prices are constantly fluctuating. So these screenshots might not be like accurate, maybe off by like $5, $10 by the time this video actually goes up. But these are like the most to date currently. Anyways, Armored Titan here about $135. So his sales here, I actually put 4 screenshots. So in September, basically September, he was at about like $75, and October he was at, you know, $80. He was selling for about $75 to $80. Once the actual anime like season 4 was announced, it started raising in value from that, like, it was at like 50, maybe $40, $50, I think, for the longest time, maybe even 60. And he started raising in value. In October, he did have like a $175 sale, and he was selling for like $120 or $100, basically all the way up to $175 with a few $150 sales. So that one was kind of the reason that it started climbing, was that he was like one of the more prominent characters to show in the first 3 episodes as well. So he's going to have some higher sales because a lot of people loved Armored Titan and a lot of people love, you know, Reiner. And the anime announcement actually, and the anime currently going on, has been slowly making the price go up on these Attack on Titan pops. But there's only 3 that have shown significant growth, so that's what I'm going to show in this video. So cool to see him, because I got him for about 40 bucks a few months ago, which was awesome. We also have Female Titan, one of my favorite Titans, here at about $115. So she had a few low sales, which she was selling about $50 to $60 about October to November, and then when the anime started getting more, you know, teasers and things like that and trailers, we started seeing a climb in her value, as well as some of the videos I even did, I'm pretty sure contributing, saying like, guys, these are going to go up in value. And I feel like one of my most recent videos kind of contributed that to as well, like, buy these Attack on Titan pops if you want them right now, because they're going to go crazy in value. And she's even climbing now, as well as Armored Titan, which is nuts. So she had like a high $170 sale and $125 sale, like on the 9th, $125 and $170 the next day, which was crazy. But that one was actually a 2-pack with Armored Titan sale. But I think most of the, with the first words, I think, and her only being in the actual picture, I think with Pop Price Guide, it's going to slowly raise the value because it says $170. I don't know if they're going to like add that one to that whole price fluctuation. No idea. But I figured it was worth mentioning. And like I said, her climb from like $60 all the way up to $100 plus is awesome in a few months. Really awesome. And our last one of the video, and last one for Attack on Titan, we have Eren Yeager here. So he was actually at $105, and this was a couple days ago. And then he dropped back down to $90 from a few sales and things like that. So he's currently at $90. Back in October and November and early September, he did have a lot of $20 to $30 sales. And then he just kind of like randomly shot up in value. And he had a lot of out-of-box sales, a lot of damage sales, a lot of fake pops as well that were kind of keeping the value at bay. And then he had a lot of cool like $80 to $90 sales and a couple $100 sales that slowly rose that value. And then he had, like I said, a lot of $20 to $30 sales, a few $50 sales, and then he slowly started climbing, which was really nice. And I do actually have this one. I wish I got a duplicate of this one. But yeah, basically that is the trending pops for December for the most part. There's a gnat in my face, jeez. But yeah, get away from me. I'm trying to do content. Jace, attacking me. Anyways, that was the actual trending pops for December of 2020. This will be the final video I do like of this for 2020. Let me know down below, did you guys see any other pops like rise up in value in animes that I might have missed? I looked at a majority of them and I just didn't see too crazy, you know, rises in value. More than like $30 or $40 in value I feel like is significant. 20, you know, at the lowest, or if they're kind of just slowly on the up and up, I'll include them in these videos. But a lot of them I saw maybe like $5 to $15 changes, and I didn't think they were worth mentioning unless they're going to go up more. But yeah, basically with these videos, a lot of like what's happening in the show, or if a show gets a new season or things like that, contributes to these values, or randomly they just go up in value. But I do enjoy doing these anime kind of on the rise videos. So let me know down below if you guys enjoyed this video. I really appreciate it. And do you guys have any of these actual pops in the video that I showcased? Because I think I have all of them, but Naruto Hokage, I think. No, I don't have the Death Note set, which I would really like. I probably should get that since it's raising in value. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, seriously, and it was kind of cool to, you know, this is my final, like, anime on the rise video of the year. Anyways, I want to say a huge shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you so much. You guys are absolutely amazing, and thank you seriously for the year. It's been amazing, your support, just choosing to support me and everything like that. Seriously, huge shout out to you guys. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is always down below. All kinds of cool perks included. I also want to tell you guys to make sure to join the Facebook group and Discord. Great communities, buy, sell, and trade, and they're safe as well. So make sure to check out those links down below. And lastly, be following my social medias, Instagram and Twitter, to stay up to date. And if you guys like videos like these and all kinds of cool anime content, unboxings, reviews, and things like that, Marvel, DC, everything pretty much, Funko news, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell to stick around for daily content. Alright, I love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.